A very good evening, Team Greater Heights. A very good evening to everyone. My name is Busile Kele. I am a manager in the business. I am based in Eswatini, and I am super honored tonight to share my reflections as well as to lead this beautiful, beautiful feedback session where we are going to be getting an experience of what the Forever World Tour looked like. There's so many things. I couldn't even get enough time to compile everything because honestly, the 2nd of May in Cape Town at Grand West was really, really packed with so much fun, so much inspiration, so much challenging as well to say, where are you in your forever business? Why are you not where everyone is in terms of the energy that they bring into the business? So I'm not going to waste time tonight. We are going to start because we have an amazing, amazing lineup of managers and achievers from the event who are also going to be sharing their insight on how the tour went for them. I want to mention that this is an annual event that Forever hosts. This was supposed to happen in Dubai in April. Unfortunately, due to the circumstances around the world politics, Forever decided to pivot and bring this event to us in Cape Town. And I do not know why you did not attend. Maybe you have valid reasons, but there is no excuse that is valid when it comes to building your business. I do not know when you will ever get another chance to be in such an environment where you are inspired by top earners in the company, where you see the bigger picture of Forever, and where you are challenged to just stretch your belief and stretch your desire so that you are able to achieve more. So, as a 500cc qualifier, I was privileged to get an incentive from our mentor Fefe, who gave us a challenge to say, if you requalify as a manager, you're going to get a taste of the global rally, even though you did not qualify. I do not take that for granted. I truly respect it because the energy that was in Cape Town, the energy that we got in Cape Town, made me see that Forever is bigger than what I thought it is. Forever is bigger than just selling products. Forever is a very, very big movement that only the people that tap into the bigger vision that Rex had or the current executives have for Forever are going to make it in this business. So if you are someone that maybe looks at annual challenges like the Global Rally and you think it's not for you, try as much as possible at least to stretch yourself to 500 cc's as a manager, because you could just be lucky to be able to attend the next one that we're going to be having in Hong Kong. I want to promise you, once you're in the midst of top earners, you will never be the same. Once you're in the midst of winners in Forever, your belief will be stretched. Your belief is going to be challenged, and you're going to want more for yourself. And Napoleon Hill says in the book Think and Grow Rich, you just need to have desire. You just need to have desire. A lot of the times we struggle as we motivate in our teams, as we try to guide our teams to work for the next incentive, work for the next rank, because you realize that we come into the business and we just think Forever is all about selling. We just want the bare minimum. It's an at least mentality that we have. At least I will get paid. At least I achieved my boost bonus. At least I am a supervisor. At least I am now a manager. But Forever has so much more for people that have more desire. So if anything, the past weekend was actually a test of your desire, a test of your level of faith in the opportunity. Seeing our own leaders go on stage and being recognized as the top 20, the top 10 leaders, it makes you question why, when you are mentored and trained by the same leaders, you do not want more for yourself. So, for anyone that did not attend, honestly, I would like for you to go back to the drawing board and ask yourself, what is my level of desire? And I know some of us were challenged as we're looking at the TikTok videos, the Facebook videos, and all the content that was shared. You need to be in the environment. Sometimes faith and desire cannot be hot spotted when you are far. Sometimes we share in the groups, but you just find that you have to be in the room. Whenever you see winners go on stage, you can only want it for yourself when you are in the room. So today's agenda is very simple. Please don't be intimidated by the very long line. I'm going to be sharing my takeaways from each of this. So it is not going to take long, because at the end, we want to hear from the qualifiers and the managers that were in the room what their biggest highlights and lessons were from the event. The very first thing that I would like to talk about is the environment that you are in. Most of the times, when we say the business is not working, the products are not moving, we are feeling stuck. We are always around people that are sharing the same belief. We're always around people that are saying it's hard to sell. And sometimes we will tap into the wrong FYP, even on our TikTok or our Facebook, where we land on posts of people that are full of doubt, people that are full of maybe a negative attitude that you do not want to have. And when you go to such events, when you go to events where the main theme is recognizing hard work, where you see people winning and sharing their journeys that obviously are not easy as they build these businesses in 10 years and 15 years. Obviously, it is not an easy walk. It's not a walk in the park. But when you find yourself in the environment where people are believing, where people are sharing their journeys, you have no choice but to tune into that belief system. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to always find yourself in such events. It starts with attending weekend events, presentations, success days before you even get to the bigger events. For me, just being in the room, the energy in the room, honestly, it really shifted something for me. And as soon as the president, went on stage to start and share, why they pivoted, why they decided to come to Africa and bring this to us, I tapped into the whole vision that Forever has for us. I don't know about you, but Forever is a very big movement. Forever is not just limited to selling alu. Forever is a movement where people who are ordinary people like me and you are given an opportunity to change their lives. So as you go into these events, and as you also see the leadership, see the executive of the company, and see them share their passion. I remember one of the things the CEO said was, we even struggle as members to wear our pins. And he shared how this is something that is very important to them. It's something that the late Rex would always emphasize, that wear your pin. They would even want to wear their pins, going to bed, because that is how much Forever stayed in their hearts. And he reminded us the importance of wearing your pin. As an assistant supervisor, from the time you join the business, you get your pin, and you may not, you feel like it's an achievement, but it is a very big achievement that you're in the business. And you find that you won't wear your pin because you feel like the day you become a manager, that is a day you will embrace your Forever pin. He talked about the significance of the eagle on the pin, and that there is a reason why the company went for the eagle as the symbol of Forever. We all know that the eagle is full of tenacity. The eagle will fly high. The eagle has special characteristics that not all birds embrace. So just being in that space where you get the true reflection of what the business is about from the executive of the company, it will change your belief. It will change the way you look at the opportunity. And my goodness, I really, really was impacted. I remember coming back here, my husband was reminding me to wear my pin because that is what he had, that is what he saw. And trust me, from the lowest level in the business, wear your pins, wear your 5cc pin. It will always remind you of the hard work that you've put towards building your Forever business. The second one is the community that we have at Forever. Forever is a dynamic business. We only probably just know the people that we joined with and the people that are in our teams, but Forever is a very big business. When you attend such events, you even see the diversity of culture, the diversity of nations that is there. and the beautiful cultures. Most of our qualifiers were wearing their traditional gear. It was so beautiful to witness just how Forever is a global business and all those cultures coming together. It was really, really beautiful. And our leaders really looked amazing in their traditional gear. And you honestly just tap into that big vision that Forever has for us, a global business where many nations come together. And we want that for our teams. We want our teams to see the connection that we have in Forever, the community that we have in Forever, where we celebrate each other. Some of these leaders we only see on social media. We're able to meet in person, take selfies, celebrate together. It was very, very powerful. And it just reminded me that Forever is indeed the business of love. And I was actually going through my phone and I saw my sponsor with my husband. They took a picture with the CEO. Honestly, I don't know a company that would allow you that much access to the CEO of such a billion-dollar company. But with Forever Living Products, even our leaders, they come to the level of the people because it is a company that will make us feel seen, feel valued, and be appreciated regardless of the status of the people. And now I'm going to talk about a training that our top leaders shared themselves. Were tasked to share what a powerful morning looks like. I was so proud of that moment because in our team, particularly, I'm not really sure how other teams do it, but in our team, our leader always emphasizes the importance of using the product and not just using the products, but using them and also documenting that, as we share on social media, our videos, our content, we show the world that we are not doing anything extraordinary. We are just using the product and we are sharing that with our own community. And as we do that, it encourages people to come into the business, not just to make money, but to also enjoy the benefits of these products. And speaking of that, there is a challenge that was launched. I'm going to also share briefly what was shared about it. But basically, there is an ALU challenge that was launched where we got to be introduced to a powerful morning routine that we can all embrace, where we take aloe vera gel on a daily basis and probiotic on a daily basis for the next 60 days. One of the leaders that was tasked to share on this challenge shared how for the past 13 years she has been doing Forever, and since she started taking aloe vera gel she has never been hospitalized. That is a powerful testimony right there to say we have the best product, and if we can just embrace it and use it on a daily basis, not only are we going to look good and feel better, but we're also going to accelerate our product sales. I have a short video to share with regards to the product centered living that our leaders shared. Please be patient. All right. Oh. Please let me know if you see the screen. Please let me know as soon as you can see the screen. I am sharing a snippet of a video from the session that was shared on product use. Thank you so much, Leader Zen.
You know the modern consumer, the modern day customer. In Africa, there's this land where we say people are woke, people are clever. So the modern day customer has a lot of knowledge. They do their research. They don't want to be sold, but they believe more in our lived experiences. They want FBOs, people like us that are authentic, people that live the brand. So we need to make sure that we identify our product usage. We need to make sure that we use the product on a daily basis and we share our experiences. We must become the product of the product. We must become our number one customer. If we can master that, if we can truly master that, product sales will take care of themselves. If we can be the product of the product and we truly show up and share our life experiences, product sales will take care of themselves.
Yes.
Duplication, because remember the team, they do as we do. So as we consume the product, we need to share it with the team, share it on social media. So if your team sees you sharing the product, using the product, they are going to duplicate as well. You got that?
Yes.
Right. I hope we got that. It doesn't need any addition. But basically, the essence of their message was let us use the product, feel the benefits, share that with the world, and repeat it on a daily basis. They even introduced a powerful system to say use, feel, share, repeat. Because as top earners, sometimes we wonder how people get to being in the top 1%. And we feel that they are doing something totally different. If you just join the business or you're in this meeting and you're looking to join this business, from the time you come into the business, please realize that you are going to be switching to Forever Living products for your daily skincare, for your daily supplements, for your weight management. And as you do that, you build belief in the product. Once you have belief in the product, even selling or recommending it to your community will not be a problem. I enjoyed the session so much because not only were they teaching, it was also interactive. And I like that after every product that was unpacked as part of their morning routine, they would toss it to the public, and whoever caught it would walk away with a product home. It was just so beautiful and interactive. And it also showed us that our products are on demand. Even amongst us as FBOs, we always want to use these products because they are really amazing. Mr. Msalego further asked us to do a home audit challenge for the next week. He said, go to your cupboard at home and look at the products that you have there. Question yourself, be honest with yourself. If you have other brands that are in your cupboard and you still believe that I will use a shampoo from this brand, I will use supplements from this brand, I will use an energy booster from this brand, question yourself why you are with Forever Living products, because you cannot be coming and saying people must join you or buy from you when your belief is somewhere else. Before we believe in the opportunity and the big monies that Forever can give us, do we really, really believe in the product? And, I was just smiling throughout because I was saying, I am in the best team. Our team champions product use. We do not even struggle. In the past month alone, I made over 42,000 just in sales. And I was looking at my sales tracker this morning and I was thinking, there's nothing extraordinary I did. I don't remember going to set up market stalls. I don't remember doing so many things. The only thing I did was to use more of collagen. And collagen was my top product for April. Why? Because I was on it and I could see the instant change of my skin. And that's all I did was to share my journey on social media, and people were jumping on the wagon to say, I want to look like you. I want the energy that you're talking about. I want, all the benefits of collagen. And that is how I made so much money from sales. So if you're struggling with your sales or you're struggling to just share the products with your community, go and audit do an honest audit at your home in your cupboard to see if you are indeed using products. I remember Mr. Mselego saying by the time you guys wake up, we've already used 15 products in total. And I was thinking to myself, I need to increase my product usage because for me to be able to understand this business better, I need to fully tap into the product range. And then we also got to get a product training and a product launch from Holly, who is in Forever and Forever America, I guess. She was doing a virtual training on two products that are launching and relaunching. The first one being Forever Fiber Fusion. Forever Fiber Fusion. Unfortunately, I couldn't put the picture here, but I hope that we can share it in our team groups. But basically, this is a convenient fiber supplement that we can introduce into our nutritional routine, and it's different from the fiber that we already have. It comes in sachets, 30 sachets, where you just chew and you have your fiber. She explained in detail that the modern lifestyle requires that we supplement with fiber. And we were reminded as Forever business owners that we have to be the first ones to try our product and not to be the last. You know, a product will be launched and we will not even know this product until maybe it's trending on TikTok and your customers come to you with a picture or video to ask about the product. And as an FBO, you know nothing about that product. So we will be receiving it. I hope Forever Southern Africa is going to be announcing it very soon. And by the time they announce as Team Greater Heights, we need to be running to the product center to get it because we need fiber. But before that, we also need to be educating more on the usage of this new product, and we cannot educate from a place of ignorance. So it's very, very important. I think we are reaching capacity for our meeting. We can only take 99 participants. Okay, so we need to also try this new product. Another product that was relaunched is Forever Marine Collagen. We also need to watch out as soon as it is announced. It is a new formula. It is still collagen, and you know we need collagen. We've seen the buzz on the streets when it comes to collagen. We also need to try it so that we know the difference in this new formulation and we are able to better share it with our customers. I hope we're still moving together. Please tell me in the comment section or give me a reaction so that I know that I'm still moving with you. And still on product usage, the Alu Challenge has started. It started on the 1st of May, and we need as FBOs to champion it. We got beautiful cards for tracking our Alu Challenge on a daily basis. Let us jump on board. And the beautiful thing about this challenge is not us just participating, but it is us participating and sharing as we go on a daily basis. Those videos, those pictures should go up on social media to say that I'm on day 3 of the Alu Challenge. Forever has amazing prices for us, ranging from product hampers to gadgets. There's beautiful gadgets that can improve our social media based businesses if we jump on this and we win. So we need to just be excited about it, share it with our teams. And even those that are not at the rally or at the world tour, you can get the digital versions of the trackers, print them out, print them for your teams, and everybody participates with it. You are on it because when we are all, doing things together, it becomes a movement and it creates momentum. And even those that are outside Forever are going to be asking, what is this Alu challenge? And the beautiful thing is that we can even take this challenge to our customers as well to say, go on the Alu challenge, buy these tripacks from us so that we are able to also show them the benefits of Alu. A once-off product usage cannot be as effective as a consistent product usage. So for the next 60 days, starting from the 1st of May, we are all Alufied and we're all on Pro B. We know the benefits on gut health when it comes to these two products. And I hope that we all have embraced it and we are already running with it when it comes to our teams. I don't know if I can check the comments, but yes, our Diamond Sapphire manager Nolufefe is saying, let's get our customers on board. Let's get them registered with Alu. Yes, let us get them coming on board as preferred customers. As they do that, it becomes easy for them to also see the benefits, of being in the business, because it's easier for someone who's in the business to consume the products than just a once-off customer. So let's not chase instant sales. Let's get those customers, get 10 of those customers, boom, you have 5 CCs done. I love those strategies, Leader Fefe. They really are practical, and we can use them to even smash our goals for this month, not just to make CCs, but to make CCs with continuous business growth, because at the end of the day, we need our customers on board. That is the whole idea of finding customers. We need them to be on board, because nobody consumes forever products like a forever business owner. Enough about products. I am going to just quickly touch on stories that shifted my heart. The very first story being the story of our leader who is in the business, who was recognized as a brand new Diamond Sapphire manager, who was also recognized as part of the Pack 20. She was also recognized, as a top 10 in Southern Africa when it comes to the chairman's bonus. I hope I have all the footage here, because I tried to capture as much as possible, but in the interest of time, maybe I won't be able to play those videos. So our hair story is very, very dear to my heart, because I know that most of the people that we invite to the Forever opportunity are people that are still doing their businesses, pardon me, people that are still employed. They are still employed. They are still, building careers, building families. At the same time, they want the benefits of building forever part-time. And as someone that has been building for the past 10 years, while building her career, as a chartered accountant, as someone who was working as a lecturer, this is a phenomenal achievement. There's so many things I saw, the emotions on stage, the family as they went on stage. I even, I was so amused by her little girl as they were on stage, because I don't know how much she knows about the business, but her excitement as they were on stage receiving recognition, her mom did that, And as a mom myself who is building this business from home, I know how hard it is for your family as you are busy building the business, as you are busy showing up for your team. There's so much sacrifice at family level. They have to understand that most evenings you are in meetings, most evenings you are working on your business, and you cannot even attend to them. You cannot cook dinners. So that on its own for me was such a phenomenal recognition, a phenomenal moment. And I will just play the video here, and I will just I want everyone who is still building their business part time to see this as a possibility for them as well, to say you can do this business part time and still keep your goals close, and still know why you joined forever, and still know that your job cannot be the reason you are unable to show up for your forever business, because the reason you started forever in the first place, it's because you understood that your career alone, your job alone does not bring you that fulfillment that you need. It doesn't give you that income that you need. It doesn't give you that lifestyle that you need. So for me, just seeing her, I don't know how many of those leaders were there on stage who have been building part-time, but for us as a team, Greater Heights, for us as Forever Southern Africa, it was such a proud moment. And I'm going to play this short video. Kindly tell me if you can see the screen. I depend on your feedback, leaders. I depend on your feedback. Thank you so much. Wow, please, please, please give me fire emojis because honestly, what is this? Honestly, what is this? Please give me fire emojis because what I witnessed, I was hoping to even get the video of the chairman's bonus because I think that was just so phenomenal. That was just so phenomenal. I don't know about you, but I was so close. I was literally very close for that video as well. And let me just tell you what I saw. My leader is going to forgive me for being too analytical, but this is what I saw. They went on stage, they were recognized. And I don't know what this thing about the bottles means because when you are recognized, they're going to show how many bottles, and we don't understand it because the forever policy, we're not allowed to see how many, rather the amounts that they received. It's only the qualifiers that see it. So they were showing the bottles, were screaming, were excited. It was so beautiful for our leader to be recognized in the top 10. But now, this is what happened. The first thing that makes me laugh, maybe it's because she is an accountant by nature. She went on stage with a calculator. Remember, Forever pays bonuses in dollars. So I think the whole idea was to convert to rent so that when they're on stage, they immediately know how much it is. I'm just assuming. But as they went on stage, the kids were excited. Yo, yes, Ufige, the young girl. Honestly, I don't know what she was seeing there as the president was showing them the figure, but she was so excited, waving the flag. It was so beautiful. Picture this for yourself. You are building a business every day. You are always complaining about 4CC, maybe targets. It's not easy to build a forever business. And sometimes you have to take, can you still hear me, leaders? I see a hand. And sometimes you have to even take from your family resources. Vuyakazi, is that a hand? Maybe it's a mistake, my leader, so that I can unmute you. All right. So sometimes you even have to take from your family resources to build this business, right? And trust me, when that moment comes and you're on stage and now you're recognized for 10 years of hard work, please believe me when I say it is a proud moment, even for your toddlers, even for your kids that do not know what that money means. They know the power of sacrifice and hard work. And here's the funny thing. I've never really seen Mr. Lamini that happy. I could be wrong. But, the minute he calculated and saw how much was due to them as a family, my leader was obviously emotional. She was crying. She was just uncontrollable. And it's so funny how, it is an emotional moment, but you still want to look good for the pictures that you will take with the executive. Anyway, as soon as he calculated and shared with them how much was due to them, oh my goodness, I've never seen him smile like that. I've never seen him laugh like that. I've never seen him that proud of his wife. He literally kissed him 3 times on the forehead. I just don't know where this video is, but my point is that it is a proud moment for your family when you persevere, when you build this business, when you do not give up. And sometimes as you start out, your family doesn't get it. Most of the time, wives will get resistance from husbands as they start out because sometimes men just don't see the bigger picture in the beginning. It just looks like your little alu business where you are just selling and always on TikTok. But trust me, when that day comes and you receive your top 10 chairman's bonus and your family is next to you and your family is there to celebrate the victory, it will change their belief. It will change the belief of everyone in your team that has a family, because building forever and building a family at the same time is not easy. So I hope this was as transformational as it was for me. Honestly, this is just so close to us because this is our head coach, this is our leader, this is the person that we see every day at 5 a.m. coming to the team and greeting us and sharing motivation. And you can imagine at 5 a.m. you want to be in bed with your family, at 5 a.m. you want to start doing school runs, but the first place she starts every day religiously, Mondays, prayer meetings, it's in the team to serve us. And when that plays out, it may not be a big thing for us as a team, but definitely for the family, it means so much. So I don't know. I don't have access to the amount that was received, but I can tell you it's good money. Judging from Mr. Lamini's reaction, judging from the kids' reaction, honestly, it was a very, very big win. So you want that for yourself. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be next year, but you want it for yourself. And we know for sure that it's coming if you don't give up, if you do not get distracted, if you do not go and join other things, because every day someone somewhere is manufacturing a new network marketing company. And if you don't have a backbone, and if you don't know what forever has for you, and you're looking at your current season, and you're looking at what is happening right now in your team, it is easy for you to be blown by the wind and never get to top 10 chairman's bonus. So thank you so much for inspiring us, my leader. Thank you so much for showing us what is possible. Thank you so much for showing us that you can still do it part-time. It's not about, how much time you have. It's about how much you see the vision, how much you see the belief. Tap into that anointing. That is what Ndando is saying. I am tapping into that anointing. Tap into that anointing. Honestly, if she could do it, and she is obviously going to give us, a shortcut. The good thing about a mentor is that she may achieve it in 10 years and you may achieve it in 5 years because she knows the way. And if your mentor knows the way, shows you the way, definitely you can do it even before time. So congratulations, Leader Fefe. Congratulations to the Lamini family. Congratulations to us as Team Greater Heights. It is our win as well to have our leader who mentors us, to just showing us, because honestly, if you mentor people and you do not get there, you are not living what you are preaching. So thank you so much for showing the possibilities. I just thought your success story is one to be shared, and to be the very first one that is shared with us, because honestly, we can learn so much from you. The second success story, there is a leader that shared that she got fast progress in the business. She must be from East Africa. I forget the name of the country. Could be Burkina Faso. It could be, I'm not sure where. But she shared that she made fast progress in, I think in 4 months she was already a manager. In 8 months she was already a senior manager. She made soaring manager in a very short period of time. But now getting to Sapphire took her 21 years. 21 years. And I do not know about you. I don't know how long you've been in the forever business. And I don't know if you got a fast start and maybe now you are stuck. Maybe now you are at a point where you just feel like, no, I think it's time up for me. Let me just go and find another easier business because it's not happening. Sometimes fast start is why people quit, because they feel that forever is easy. And now when it comes to the duplication and building of leaders, you struggle. I want to promise you, based on that success story of that leader from East Africa, a fast start and a slow down does not mean quit. It does not mean quit. She shared how she had to learn new strategies. 21 years ago, that 30 years ago, she's been in the business that long. Honestly, means that at some point they were probably doing door-to-door marketing of the business, right? She says she had to adapt to you start using TikTok. Maybe you just joined the business and we are telling you to use social media and you feel, social media is not for me. I don't think I look good on camera. I don't think people would want to hear my voice. Please believe me, an old woman is building on TikTok. She says they call her the TikTok mommy, and she gets so much business from TikTok. That for me showed that, okay, you can start out, you may achieve whatever you achieve, but adaptation is a big part of building your forever business. If your business is not on social media in 2026, you have to adapt. You need to adapt fast, because if you do not, then you are quickly going to run out of business. And at the masterclass, she was sitting right in front of me. She was taking videos and, pictures throughout. And I could see that she didn't lie there on stage. She really lives what she's preaching, So I want you to understand that business requires adaptation. And when you get it to a point where there's a plateau in your business, where your business looks dormant, it's no longer growing, please believe me. Please believe me when I say there is a better way. There is a better way than quitting. go back to the trainings, go back to the events. Maybe just one strategy is going to move your business forward. And for me, that was a true story of adaptation. It showed me that business is all about staying the course in all season, the hard, the easy, all season, even when you are not winning. Honestly, the business has something for you on the other side of perseverance. Then we had the story of a single mom of four kids who was recognized as the number three biggest check in Southern Africa. She sold her TV to start the business. We probably know the story. She sold her TV to start the business. And one of the things the president asked her was, at the age of 12, what were you doing? What were your dreams? And I remember her saying that one of her dreams was to build her mom a house because at the age of 12, she didn't have her mom present at home. They used to stay with her grandmother, and her mom would come in once in a while to check on them. And all she wanted was to stay with her mom, but circumstances couldn't allow. And we know her transformation. She has been able to even build her mom a home. And, just as a single mom of four on stage with her kids, you could see that Forever is a life changing business. A lot of us, we look at ourselves and our stories and we judge ourselves and we think, as a single mother, I cannot build this business. As a divorced woman, I cannot build this business. Seeing the way they were celebrating on stage with her kids, the way it is all about persevering and rebuilding and wanting to create your own legacy. Do not attach your identity to your failures. Saying I lost my family, I lost my husband, I lost this and that. That can just be the very reason why you do your business, to get to chairman's bonus level, to get to global stages. So that again was an inspiring story for me to say, as we build and rebuild and as we show up for our businesses, we may not know it, but we are rewriting history. In what world does a single mom with four kids get millions from a company like our company? In what world? Honestly, Forever Living has changed so many people's lives, including the lives of those people that we look at, and as society, we immediately just judge them. We immediately just think that they are outcasts, that people that, there's nothing that they can offer to the world. But that story that you have, that rejection that you have, can just be what you need to change your life and the lives of many others. All right. We also have our coach in the business, um, our head coach, them Selegus. That was a beautiful moment that we witnessed when they were recognized as number 25, excuse me, as they were recognized for top 25, second biggest check in the whole world. It was so beautiful just seeing the recognition, just seeing the family, how the business has united them, how the business has made them, not just to show up for us, but to also show up for their kids as well. They were on stage when they received that recognition. It was so beautiful. It wasn't their win, it was our win as well. It was our win as Southern Africa as well, and it was just so beautiful. I have a short video for that as well. All right, I hope you can see my screen. Leaders, just give me a go ahead. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go. Obuhle. Kikizelani. Obuhle is saying, Busi Kikizelani. I don't know why she was not Kikizelani herself. But my goodness, that was a big win. That was a big win. I wish I had more time, honestly, to show more videos because when it comes to their chairman's borders recognition, it was even bigger and massive. My goodness, this is our pride as the African nation. This is our pride. I don't know if you recognize it, but this is the black child winning. If you've never believed it, I now believe it that I can stand in a global stage and represent Africa because of what they've done for us as forever, Southern Africa as forever in Africa. So, everyone that comes into the business and wants more for themselves and is able to dream further and bigger, it's because of what them Selegos have done for us. Their incredible work ethic, their beautiful systems, the way they give back to the team has gotten us to where we are. So this was a phenomenal moment. We really, really, really were proud. We are still proud even today. It is such a beautiful, beautiful thing to see growth coming from Africa. If you know how Forever is in 140 countries, and they were number two in the whole world. And the good thing also with this recognition is that our currency is lower, the rand is lower. When it comes to us competing at global level, it does seem unfair because our currency is lower, but they still broke all records and they showed us that nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand in the way of greatness. And we are going to be there when they make it to number one, or when any one of us makes it to number one, because they've paved the way. They've showed us what is possible with Forever Living products in South Africa, in Africa, as just a typical black family. So if you do not want more for yourself, just look at them. Look at what they've achieved. Look at the places they've gone into that no one believed that Africans could even get into. And that is permission for you to want more for yourself. All right. I also have one last story to share. Unfortunately, I don't have the video ready here, but it is the story of the Mbatas. We have the Mbatas, our grandfathers in the business. We know the story that Mr. Mbata was a policeman. He joined the business through, as introduced by his late wife, Gabisile. And, seeing them on stage getting the second biggest check showed us that Forever is indeed a willable business. We say it all the time that Forever is willable, but sometimes we don't really know what it means. We saw that even after her beautiful wife passed on, he took the baton and ran with it. He was on stage with their kids. He literally, couldn't believe himself when he saw the amount of money that, was due to them as a family as part of the chairman's bonus. He literally fell on the ground. He was dancing like as a happy Zulu man. It was so beautiful to witness. And I want to ask you, as a wife in this meeting, what legacy would you leave if you were to die today? My mentor Fefe usually says, are you going to leave that manager business that doesn't pay? Are you going to leave that supervisor business to your family? What legacy do you want to leave? We know, the legacy of Gabi Mbata. We can see it play out every day as we see Mr. Mbata carry on with his business, carry on with his late wife's business, and even today it pays them serious money. That is the power of building a willable business like Forever. So I don't know really what you see in Forever. Definitely it cannot be about two gel. Definitely it's not limited to Arctic Sea. It is bigger. Today I was actually touring at the waterfront with my sponsor and my husband, and we bumped on Mr. Panga, who's also in the business and he's been in the business longer. And we had a chat. One of the things he told us was, I don't have life cover. I don't have life insurance because Forever is my insurance. I've done everything I could do with Forever. I've bought my kids' homes. He even shared that, whenever his kids get married, one of the gifts that they get is a home. That's what he said. And he says he asks you as the groom to say, are you ready to take a bride who's going to come with house keys of a home worth 4 million? Are you ready for that? These are some of the success stories that keep us going. To say forever is a business that you can pass on to future generations. He said, I am just doing forever now because, I love the business. Otherwise, I have no reason to do forever. I've ticked every goal. This is said by a man on Monday who was touring with his wife and kids, in Cape Town. That's the beauty of forever. And if he never took this business many years ago and took it seriously, he wouldn't be saying the same things. When you look at what insurance will promise you, 2 million, 1 million, isn't this what Forever gives as part of profit sharing every year to hardworking members? So you see, sometimes we are tied, or stuck in the system because the system tells us that they have more for us. The system tells us that they have security for us. There's no security that is bigger than building forever business. So for me, Mr. Mbata's story was truly, truly, willable business in the sense of it, the sense of the word, to say, I can see this man continuing and running with the legacy long after, his wife passed on. We are the product of that team. We are Southern Africa because they were there to pioneer the vision in Southern Africa and show us what is possible with forever. Long after she is gone, we still see Mr. Mbata go on stage to receive a very big, fat chairman's bonus. Isn't that what we all want? To leave, a fortune for our families through a very simple business that we are doing. So that is a success story that I have. I have so many to share, but in the interest of time, I am going to ask. I don't know if our leader Fefe has something to share, but I have Zen. I don't know if she's in the meeting. I've asked her to share also. I think Amo as well will share. I also have Dr. Lindy, she will share. Yeah, and anyone that feels, nudged in their spirit to share what they learned. But for me, this is what I learned, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful for planting the seed. If my leader maybe never planted the seed for me to attend Dubai, I would have taken this for granted. Some leaders, we were chatting yesterday and they were saying some of my leaders are in Cape Town. They just didn't attend. And sometimes you just don't know what you're missing out. And they always say the event that you miss, the meeting that you miss, is the one that you should have attended, because that is where your biggest breakthrough would have come from. So I'm so grateful and I appreciate this platform. I appreciate your attention. I can see that you stayed glued, and I can see that my Zoom plan could only take less than 100 people. I hope that we can share this video with as many people as possible as soon as the replay is available. I am going to hand over to our very first speaker. If Leader Fefe is in a position to speak, I would ask her to speak, and then we will have the other managers join in. Thank you so much, leaders. I'm struggling to find. Okay.
Wow, good evening, leaders. Good evening. Thank you so much. We see you conducted this session very, very well. Thank you so much. And thank you for sticking to the plan. You know what happened after some time in the day, but you just stick to the plan. And thank you so much. I'm not gonna say much, leaders. A lot has been said. By Sbusi. I'm not gonna add much, but what I want to tell you is that I started this business. I said this in the gala dinner on Saturday. I started this business like everyone else with two CCs. I never saw myself going on stage as a top 10 check for Africa. I'm sorry, Ufige is trying to sleep, so I never saw that. She wants to go on stage. Oh, I never see. I never saw myself in that position. So I'm saying this to show you the reality of forever. You might have joined for that extra 5,000, for that extra 10,000, and you being committed to it will give you the bigger check, the big results. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do what you saw on Saturday. It's not for a selected few. None of us in that team, Kanobile, saw that. Not even herself saw it coming. Forever is bigger than us. And we'll see, as you have mentioned, that one day it can be you. And it can be you. The number one does not stay number one forever. I don't know if you guys have seen, or you leaders have seen Jane Leach. I'm saying this from a good place. Jane Leach is our upline in the UK. And I just saw a picture that while I'm sitting at number 27 globally, when I say I, it means I'm carrying you with me. While we are sitting at number 27, the people that we've looked up to, if I were to mention Jane is now, oh, I hope this part is recorded. But she's at number 40. Please edit this part, which shows us that any, anything anything is possible. It can be you tomorrow. I will share the check with the managers. I cannot share with the non-managers, but I will show the non-managers as soon as the money comes in, and I will be showing them for motivation. So thank you so much, leaders. You can do it. That check, for those who are not going to see it, what we are getting, when I looked at it, it's my 5-year income at Forever. For my Forever income, which I've been earning well for years. But if I look between 2017 and 2021, what I got on Saturday is equivalent to my 5-year revenue. That's how crazy Forever is. And I want to say, stay the course. You will always make money. Listen to your sponsor. We're not
Yeah.
here to rob anyone.
Yes.
It is so worth it. So don't leave this business, and ask questions. We are here to help each other. Thank you so much, my leaders. Figure is crying now. She needs to sleep. Thank
Th-
you.
Thank you, my leader. Thank you so much. I understand the illustration, and I really want people to know that Forever is effort-based and the seasons in Forever, and I truly understand the illustration to say we can do it. Sometimes we tend to just look at people and idolize them. I usually say to my team that when I'm winning, I understand you are celebrating me, but I don't like it when you all you say is um I don't know how to put it, but congratulations, leader, you are representing us. I know what you mean, but I also want you to want it for yourself. Because if all you are here to do is to clap and never want it for yourself, it defeats the purpose of this business. When it comes to Diamond Manager Nobile, hey, she was so proud to be on stage with her team. That is what impact is when you're on stage with your team. And I think even Leader Fefe was proud to be on stage with her own team. So you want that. We want everybody to go up with us. It's a pull business. And if you do not want it for yourself, even as we see the potential in you, and we ask you that, hey, please work for the chairman's bonus. Hey, please do your 600 cc's. And you see it as something that is meant to make me rich and not benefit you, then you're in the wrong business. This is a business of impact. And we can never even get to the level of being on stage if we have not impacted lives. So chairman's bonus is about impact. It's about the number of lives you have touched. And if you are not recruiting today, if you are not training today, if you are not encouraging your team today, then it remains a far-fetched dream, because for you to get to that level of impact, you need to be truly interested in your team winning as well. I don't know if Leader Fefe wants to add, because I can see a hand again. um, I think I also saw Onanzolo. Please let me know, leaders. You can raise your hand. I'd asked Leader Zen to come next. Please, my leader, whenever you're ready.
Hi, my leaders. Hi, leaders.
Hello, leader.
I am Uzandile Kolosakatu. I will just share the feeling of receiving a chairman bonus. A chairman bonus, leaders, is just a cherry on top, because each and every month, everyone is getting paid according to the performance. If you are 4CC active and above, and you are having a team to lead. So leadership bonuses or bonus post or once-off recruiting bonuses are always there on the year round from January to December. But forever, besides, okay, they are determined to keep us going, to make us feel belonging, because being a chairman bonus qualifier means you are a profit sharer of the company. Sometimes to people it doesn't make sense where you say I share profits with the company, but this check shows that it is something more than just getting paid off the bonuses that we've worked for on our month in, month out. So it was my second time receiving a chairman bonus. And what makes it so different this time, it was so amazing. On the first time we were in Paris. So I was I asked you to share the picture, but if you can't, it's no problem. I sent it on WhatsApp. So I sent it late when you already started, but don't worry if you can't share it. So on the picture, I have a picture that where I was getting a chairman bonus and in Paris. So I was so excited. I feel like I was the most person who was excited in Paris last year on that stage or in that event. Like everyone was looking at me, I was shouting all over, even after the hall, I am a chairman bonus qualifier, dancing and doing whatsoever. If you can see the red sticker with a umpaco that is dancing around, that is me. If you haven't noticed, I was in Paris, so grateful about the check. But this time it was very, very much different being at home, being served at home, because I have everyone that is so close to my heart, including my team that could not be in Dubai if we were in Dubai, to be around, to feel their presence around me, to feel their excitement being part of this check. So it was just an amazing experience to be sharing the stage. I mean, to be on stage, taking my chairman bonus in front of my team, in front of my family. I invited my sisters as well, my biological sisters, and I have my sister-in-law. So it was so great. It was such an amazing moment ever. I can't describe it enough, but it was so great in a way that I am excited until today. I can't stop sharing the videos. I can't stop sharing. I haven't seen the money yet. As Fefe said, it hasn't landed on our account, but I don't even care about how much is it the most, because I'm excited the most about how much is it. But what keeps the excitement every time when I'm opening my videos is to see people that I love surrounded me all over. So yeah, it is worth working. It all starts, leaders, with that 4CC on Ezote, if I can say Kumakos. It all starts with that 7,400. If you are here, you haven't joined, one day you will understand that 7,400 was nothing. At the moment, you may not have it, so it is everything. And then I also did not join with 7,400 because I had no 7,400. And if someone will tell me that it's nothing, I'll be like, Kaundipe. But at this moment, I would, yes, that's Uzen Paris. We didn't even have proper pictures, leaders. But we were. It was such an amazing experience. It's just so great. We know sometimes we meet all eight and number president now and then on our events, but this one is just a feeling, a very different feeling, if I can say, even if I can't describe how different it is. So if you are here as a manager, rebuild your business. I've already said if you are here, you haven't joined, you think 7.4, you do have it and you think it's too much, think again. And yet you are not just putting in the money, you are buying the stock to sell to get your money back and continue doing your business. If you are here in business and you are not doing so well, and not doing so well meaning you are not, it's difficult to reach 4cc, start by maintaining buying your 2cc's every month until you multiply your clients and get to buy 4cc, because that is only when you get recognized as active. Here is our current picture. If anyone here hasn't seen it, it is so different to be served at home this stage. Thank you so much, my little Bossy. And then if you are here as a manager, if you are not a manager at the moment, the first key for you to get to these stages is to get to a manager. I've got a question from my other Mzugulana this morning, but is she a profit sharer as well? Okay, what does she need to be a profit sharer, and she's a supervisor in the business? My answer is get to manager. Get to manager. You getting to manager, guys, you are not unlocking the almost 100% profit of buying products. You are unlocking your future. You keep rebuilding. If you get to manager with no team, we've been there. You keep rebuilding, and one day the results will show, and you will feel like forever is doing too much. You feel like forever is doing over. You will talk about the cherry on top. Zen is speaking about the same Zen who was in 2024 fighting for 12cc's as a manager. I know you may not believe it, but it was like that. So everything starts. If you see something that is up, you must know it had the very first step and the step next to it and the step that needs to follow, not from up, not from down and shooting to up. There are levels of growth, and you will have to put your foot or set your foot in every step of the way with determination, with telling yourself that we have both people who failed forever, we have people who have passed or doing so well and successful and forever. Choose which stories do you want to listen to from today. If you are an FBO, you listen too much to negative stories that have been said out there on social media, then it means automatically you have chosen to fail in the business. If you are looking for Ofefe or Ngo or Zen, and we are impressed with their stories also Snonzolo, from starting from being not able to be understanding even the business, but today she is the profit sharer for the first time, the very first time. And the character, looking at the character and looking at the results, it's not Aitibani, but she is so consistent now that she understands what she's doing. You can do it. It means it has to, it's not only Zen who is so bubbly and talking and laughing and dancing on forever. We have those people who are so quiet and we think they can't even talk, they can't even do anything, but they are here winning with the winners. So you choose. Everything is about choices, leaders. There is only two choices in life: fail and pass. Then you decide which route you want to listen. And it means as well, you are going to get yourself involved around two groups of people, failures and those who are passing. It's up to you, and it's only your decision, 100% up to you. Thank you so much, Leader Sbusi. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity.
Leader, thank you so much. Can we clap hands for Leader Zen? She was recognized on stage. Can you believe it? She went on stage because she was a top 50 chairman's bonus qualifier in Southern Africa. Her business has been in the valley. We know it. She said it herself. There was a time where she was struggling to do 12 sisters. For managers, we know what this means. You will not be paid if you're not leadership qualified. But that did not stop her. I think that was the perfect time for her to quit the business, knowing that she wasn't where she wanted to be and her business was not giving her money. And most of us quit when we're in the valley, when we're not making money. But while you're in that valley, are you selling products? While in that valley, are you using products? Because, she said, it's extra money for us to be paid every month, for us to be paid annually, because we're already making money from sales. So if you master it right from the beginning, to use the product, to share the benefits of the product, to build a good retail business, even when your team leaves you and you're unable to meet the requirements, that's not a reason for you to leave the business. You find people saying, I am quitting because no one is joining me. But in the meantime, are you selling? In the meantime, are you using the product? Because that is just enough to keep you in business, because those are business basics. And the truth that we also need to get to is that you need to be a leader. She said you need to be a manager for you to even start to think about chairman's bonus. But being a manager means to be a leader. Are you leading yourself? Are you leading yourself before we even get to people joining you, your team? Are you leading yourself? Did you talk to people today? Did you market your business today? How did you show up today? Because it starts with personal accountability. You at personal level doing what is required. Thank you so much, my leader. I'm so excited that I got the pictures and they make it even more real, and we're able to tap into that energy that was on stage. I'm going to ask senior manager Amo to come on board as well and share.
Good evening to you all leaders. I trust all is well by your side, and by God's grace, all is well by my side. I don't want to add so much, my leader, because there is a lot of teaching that has already come in, and I don't want to end up making people forget what was said earlier on. But I'm just gonna say like just few things that I might take home on my side. Firstly, I would like to say well done to all the leaders. We are led. And one thing that is so nice, leaders, is that to see your leaders on stage, you feel that you are at a safe space. You have people, like you are not just wishing to see transformation from other groups, but also your own home is also being transformed through this business, which is what I can say to everyone who is here. We are at the right place at the right time, and all we need to do is to go do our businesses, because we got all the tools with us, and the only thing that we need to do is implement, because all the teachings are here. And on the other side, I just want to say I am a chairman's bonus qualifier for the very first time, and the way I am still feeling right now, it is beyond. I don't know how to express it. But one thing I can tell you is that the moment I go check those videos, I start again to feel emotional, because one thing I can say is that
Sorry, leader Amo.
yes.
Please just give me a moment. Uh,
Ah, I can't go to Smusi. Uh, mm,
I don't know why I'm crying now because of the
Thank you so
one
much, my leader.
invisible
I said I
shield.
don't want to talk so much. Yeah, thank you so much, leaders. I didn't even know that you have this video. Smoothie. Okay, sorry about that, leaders. But one thing I can just say is that uforever akawatyi amandla omntu. Uforever uyalenza iqiniso, leaders. What I got, I didn't expect. Like it was not even on the thoughts in mind. So I didn't know that Ulidas was having this video, and then now we sell her back, but it's okay. And I just want to say I am thankful to God with the leaders that I am having, because without my leader, my sponsor, my uplines, I would never been where I am. Ngabantu that has groomed me to be who I am today. And one thing I can tell you, leaders, to everyone who is here, I'm one of the leaders in Forever who are the youngest in qualifying for the chairman's bonus in Southern Africa. And all I can say to you, if you can just be teachable, if you can listen to your sponsors, if you can listen to your leaders and do what is expected from you, and I am telling you, you will see the results. And thank you so much, my leader. Yo.
Thank you so much, Malida. I'm happy that my internet is responding because I just downloaded the video from your Facebook, and this is
Yo.
something that I think Senior Manager Amo is withholding from us. There's another video that I was hoping to get where she's sharing this victory with her husband. When she joined the business, her husband did not approve of the business. Her husband did not see the vision. But getting her very first chairman's bonus, her husband was there, comforting her, celebrating with her. And her whole family as well. This is the beauty of forever. Sometimes when you start out, the very people you are doing forever for will not embrace the vision. It is your vision. She has a beautiful story there. She never gave up on her business just because her family didn't see it in the beginning. She built this business with her own faith, with her own belief. Whoever joins you will join you on the way, and that includes your own family. And sometimes, even if they don't join you, this is your vision. This is an idea that God planted in your heart. Stop waiting for approval. It makes us, I don't know how I feel every time someone says, I can't join because my husband doesn't like these things. I always ask myself, you know, why are you missing out on an opportunity to change even your own husband's life? So yeah, thank you so much, Manager Amo. I was getting emotional myself just watching you. I know we were having conversations towards the end of the year. Honestly, I don't know what miracles you pulled because I would have given up on this check. But when you go for incentives, when you go for what seems to be the hardest, honestly, you come out even stronger. Your belief in the business grows, your retail business grows, your recruiting business grows, because you would never get to chairman's bonus without stretching yourself and getting to new heights in your business. So this is proof that forever is for the hardworking, and you deserve this, my leader. Thank you so much. I don't know if we still have my managers that I had asked. I really wanted to also get perspective from other managers that were not qualifiers, excuse me. Please show yourselves leaders so that I can unmute you. I think I had Dr. Lindy, but I'm not sure if she is in the meeting or what her name is in the meeting. Okay. think I can see her here. Okay, over to you, my leader.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, just indicate that you can hear me. Let me just
We
see.
can hear you,
Yes,
my
I
leader.
am unmuted. All right. I will try not to be long, but wow. I mean, so much has been said already, and you've heard from the mouths of the chairman's bonus qualifiers themselves. I just wanna, I'll just share two things, that made a deep impression on me, two things that really touched me. The first one I already shared in the Greater Heights group. It was about Burkina Faso, right? This Forever World Tour, this was like Africa, and Burkina Faso had so many GLTs I think there are 3 GLTs who were recognized. And if you can research that country, guys, that is one of the poorest countries, not just in the world, but in Africa as well. I think they're the third poorest country in the world. And I think one of their GLTs, or somebody mentioned it even from the stage, that most of the adults there cannot even read and write. But this country is also one of the top 10 countries in forever. I can't remember what number they are, but to me, this Burkina Faso story just touched me so much because it just spoke to that thing of desire and belief and what you can do. We always like to focus on what we don't have, Um, we can even forget what we have. And one of the things that I like about attending events and events like this is that it really stretches your perspective. You're not just focused on you and your little team and your little sales, or even just whatever's going on in South Africa. I know, even with the social media, network marketing wars and whatever, but just to have a little bit of a taste of the context and the stories that come from other countries and to see where their success comes from. It just made me see, I feel that our lives are easy in South Africa. If people who cannot even read and write, they don't even speak English, they don't even speak French. Most of them only speak their vernacular, but they know how to use the products and how to move the products to the extent that they are so high up in the forever world. So that was the one thing that made a huge impression on me. The second thing, it was I was crying when we were announced as Forever SADC as number 3 in the world.
Oh,
My
Dr.
goodness.
Lindsay, I was hoping to play that video. I don't know if I can find it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
But
I
I thought,
think at the end, after your reflection, I'll try and share it.
oh man, in that I was crying there. I was crying there because I felt that we did this. I'm a part of this. I contributed to this. And I want to say to everybody, yes, maybe you're low in your business. We all contribute in different ways or different amounts. You know what I mean? But the feeling deep inside, I was so proud because I felt that I did it. I'm part of that. I contributed to that as well. Because everybody's CCs count, guys. Everybody's CCs count. Uh, you know, how can I put it? We are all part of the movement, and the movement is greater than any one person. So if you are here and you are somebody who's in it for the products. Maybe you are thinking now of getting into the business, but you just consume the product. I want to say well done to you. You contributed to that. If you are somebody, must I pause? Or if
Um,
you're
would you
okay, let me
like,
just
you can tell me because maybe it's going to make you want to now pick something from the actual video. So I don't know if you would like for me to play it. Would you?
yes, please. I want people to see our CSM's reaction. Please play.
Okay, I have 2 videos. So I'm going to play the first one as we were counting down, and the second one when Coach Oni was um responding. So let's just, okay. Are we there? Okay, I think this one. Okay, okay, let me try my leader. Okay, let's try this other one. Okay, I'm sorry about that. No, Dr. Lindy, this is not the video.
Okay, don't worry. Let me continue.
Okay.
So, yeah, yeah. Maybe people are, in fact, I'll post it in one of our groups as well, where the CSM was just jumping and crying. I mean, this is so big, guys. So we all contribute to the success of the company. We all contribute to the success of the teams, to the success
I
of
think
the
I
lead.
found it.
You got it? Okay.
Yes, let's just pause. Okay. I think I just found it. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, my leader. There's too much footage here.
No problem.
Okay. Which one is this? Is it this one? Okay. Let's try. Is it this one? Yes, it is. My goodness. South Africa.
Oh, it's not playing.
It's not.
No, we can't hear. Even the sound is breaking. So I'll just continue. So, yeah, guys, so it was just touching. As I said, the feeling that was in me, I was like, "Ah, I'm part of this. I contributed to this. So, whether you are a preferred customer or just a consumer of the product, if that is what you are here for, do it and do it consistently every month. If you said that you are here to build your business, commit to doing what you can. Tell your leader. Zen already said it. She said, "Oh, if you don't have enough customer, you're not ready for your 4cc." But if you say, "I can do my leader my 2cc's every month," tell your leader that you are here to do your 2cc's every month and commit to doing your 2cc's every month without them having to chase you. And then when you decide, then you will step up and go for the 4cc's and go for the bigger numbers and the ranking and everything. But yeah, it, attending events like this really reminds you about the community, about the tribe that we are a part of, and it's so phenomenal. And we all belong in it. There are no stepchildren here. We are all a part of the family. We are all the blood children of this family. Don't be on the side. So don't sit on the side and feel like you are here to spectate and watch everybody else win. Get on the field and play with everybody, play with us all. Yes, that is it from me, my leader. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I had totally forgotten about the top country recognition. And I know that it also means so much to us because I think we were working for number 5 or something when I remember very well from the vision that Coach Oni normally shares with us. From number 9 last year, we did that. We did that. We all contributed. So we are all part of a bigger vision. You know, that zero point 0.3 cc's, that 1 cc, do what you just came here to do. Honestly, sometimes we get intimidated when the rank doesn't fall or when, you know, we see others winning, but you know, we all contribute to the success of the bigger vision at the end of the day. And it teaches us also teamwork to say, even in your own team, you know, everyone contributes, you know, to the bigger volume. I remember when I was still new, leader Fefe would just tell me that, "Sbusi, I need 25 cc's from you." And I would go to my team and say, "Team, my leader trusts us to do 25 cc's. Let us not disappoint her, you know." And believe me, that zero point 0.3 for a preferred customer, that 10 tooth gels, it contributes to that. And honestly, when we are guided, or rather, when your leader trusts you enough to say, "This is what I expect from you and your team," it doesn't come from a malicious place or a place of them wanting to take advantage of you. It comes from a place of trust. Imagine this, you know, your leader never says, "I trust you." It means they don't trust you. So thank you so much for sharing your highlights, Sis Lindy. She also touched on the Burkina Faso story that honestly, the only limitations we have are the ones that we put on ourselves. If you honestly can can just forget about the excuses, forget about, you know, it's easy for us to come into the business and then be swayed by things other people are saying about our products. People saying forever products are expensive, and then you as a business owner take that as a reason not to do the business because other people are saying the products are expensive. What are you saying about the products? What are you saying about your business? Because if it wasn't for what the world is saying, you would still be doing the business. So the story of Burkina Faso blows my mind because honestly, we really can do so much more than them. They still show up, they still make it to global stages because their desire, because they want to do it. And if we want to do it, we can do it as well. Put the excuses aside. I don't know if there's anyone else. Senior manager Obuhle never responded to my call, so I don't know. But in the interest of time, if there's no one else, if there's no hand that we are raising, I don't know if Mfundis is here as well. We were busy touring Cape Town today, so he might also be just on the way home. Thank you so much. I appreciate Leader Fefe for this platform. I appreciate the managers that came to serve. I appreciate everyone. Look at the turnout. It's so beautiful. It means that we are hungry for more. And for those that don't know, Hong Kong has already started. It doesn't start after the global rally. It started in January. You know, let's all fasten our seat belts. Let's all tighten up. Let's all use this momentum. I don't know if you've seen it, but the momentum on social media is insane. For once, we're getting good reputation because we started the year with negative reputation. You know, now everyone is coming to say forever people are making money, forever is a big business. Can we ride on that excitement? Can we use that? Last month, Mfundisi said, let us compel people to join. Let us bring as many people as possible to join. If we are going to be doubling our effort as greater heights from 5K to 7.5K, it is because of what we saw. Honestly, it is not a mistake. For us, it honestly, it really shocked us not to go to Dubai. But for God, it wasn't a mistake that we ended up in South Africa, where our teams could attend, where our families could attend, and for us to grab the vision at home in our home country. Leaders then said, it's nice to be recognized in front of your people, the people that see you hustle every day. So let us do it, leaders. This month, let us go hard. 5 minimum assistant supervisors in your team. You can do it. You know, raise that supervisor, raise those 2 supervisors, raise that manager. Hong Kong has started, which means if we are not running already, we are going to be watching this on social media like everyone else who was watching us on social media. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to close this meeting. I truly appreciate your presence. I truly appreciate your engagement. I truly appreciate each and everyone who contributed. This is Manager Lucy signing out. I'm in Cape Town. Hello, I'm still in Cape Town. Thank you so much for your love and for all the beautiful reactions. I believe that we do not have any questions. We just have motivation and we are going to be running. We are running. We are running. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much, Leader Fefe and everyone else. Bye for now.